the song with your heart. Play the song with your heart.
Okay, so this right here. This was a complete shocker, and we're gonna get right to it. Meet the Grams, Kendrick Lamar. This just completely surprised the world. Let's get down to it.
This was crazy.
This beat right here is fucking phenomenal. I love this beat. The Alchemist, salute to you. One of the better guys in the business when it comes to making beats. Disrespectful. Like straight to it. You know the vibes. It's just disrespectful.
I look at him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom. I'm sorry that you gotta grow up and then stand behind him. Life is hard, I know. The challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown. And you're a good kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor since your daddy don't teach you shit.
Disrespectful as hell.
Yeah, that's
Disrespectful
crazy.
as hell. This is what I'm talking about. This is what you got to do, and this is what is missing in Drake's diss tracks. I feel like he's not going low enough. Pause. He's not going to a level of disrespect that just psychologically destroys their opponent. That's just how I feel about it. And Kendrick is going down a just a psychological warfare that is just having Drake rethink over and over again in his brain and his parents as well. So hey, when he said you're a black man, he's throwing a shot at Drake because obviously Kendrick and Rick Ross are saying, bro, you're not black for real. Like you didn't grow up. So he's trying to be that father figure who is black, who grew up in that culture, and he's trying to say, hey, like this is what it means to live in a black household. This is what you got to do. Don't be like your dad.
Right.
And another thing, we'll get back to it. I don't know if Kendrick got this idea from J. Cole or not, but J. Cole did something similarly. I don't know if you listened to it was after Forest Hill Drive. It was that album that people don't like.
For Your Eyes Only.
For Your Eyes Only. The last song.
Yeah, I heard that
J.
song.
Cole was talking about his friend, I think it was. Mm-hmm. And his friend happened to, unfortunately, he passed away. I think he was killed by gunfire. And it was like a similar style to this, where he was speaking to his friend's child, who was like maybe Adonis's age. And he was telling his friend's child just how good of a father, his father made mistakes, but ultimately his father loved you and yada yada yada. Don't listen to this until you're like 18 or something, 16.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Kendrick got that idea from J. Cole, but it sounds very similar. That's all I say. He may have not gotten it from J. Cole, but it just sounds very similar. So like it literally sounds like it. And people, man, I feel bad for Adonis because when he grow up, people gonna play that shit. Yeah. They gonna tease him on that. But like, it's very similar to J. Cole's song. That's all I'm gonna say. Disrespectful. Mm.
Dear Dennis, you gave birth to a master manipulator. Even using you to prove who he is a huge favor. I think you should ask for more paper and more paper and more paper.
Obviously, like he's saying, like he's using, because his father is black. He's saying, oh, because my father's black, that means I'm black, per se. But there's more to it, to being black, than just your because your father's black. Like there's more to it. Being raised as black, being exposed to some of the things about black culture and stuff like that. And when he says you should ask for more paper, because he's using his experiences, using his environment as a black man to feed just like obviously his fan base, the image, the persona, and everything like that. So
I'm blaming you for heartless gambling addictions, psychopath intuition, the man that liked to play victim. You raised a horrible fucking person. The nerve of you, Dennis. Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Every things should get fucked up in a cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualize them with kinks of a nympho fetish. Grew facial hair because he understood being a beard just fit him better. He got sex offenders on Hovio that he keep on a monthly allowance. A child should never be compromised, and he keeping his child around him. And we gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him lurking. Fuck a rap battle, he should die so all of these women can live with a purpose. I've been in this industry 12 years. I'ma tell y'all one little secret. It's some weird shit going on.
you know what this reminds me of, bro? Like when he said, "Sit down, Sandra. I gotta tell you something." It feels like a scene in a movie where, let's say Drake committed a crime or something, and a police officer comes in, he sits down with the mother, and he's telling the mother what exactly he's doing, like who he actually is. Because as a mom, you still think, oh, he's innocent, yada, yada, yada. And the police officer is like, no, like he's done all of these things. Like he's not an innocent person and all this. And that's just what it reminds me of. Like Kendrick is sitting down on a chair. The mother is on a couch.
Or like a doctor breaking bad news.
Yeah, that too,
Yeah.
right? And they're sitting down by a coffee table, probably got a coffee, drinking and everything, or some tea.
Yeah.
And he's breaking it down, what's going on with your son. That's the image that I'm getting out of this. And it's deep. It's deeper than rap.
Some of these artists be here to police it. They be streamlining victims all inside of their home and calling them tender. Then leak videos, sell themselves to further push their agendas. To any woman that be playing this music, know that you're playing your sister. Or better yet, selling your niece. To the weirdos, not the good ones. Cat Williams that give you the truth, so I'ma get mine.
See, I remember in the group chat, you were like, I hope he uses that clip of Cat Williams. Well, he did mention Cat Williams. And obviously, if y'all don't know, like Cat Williams did this interview. It did like 68 million views. And he broke everything down that was going to come down the woodworks this year. He was like, yo, people going to get exposed.
Yeah.
The truth will be told. And here we are today.
The embassy about to get raided too. It's only a matter of time. Hey, Lil Bron, keep the family away. Hey, Curry, keep the family away. Anybody that embody the love for the kids, keep the family away. They looking at you too. If you're standing by him, keep the family away. I'm looking to shoot through any pervert that lives. Keep the family.
You know that reminds me of the Diddy situation. This is like a callback to the Diddy situation, because remember when Diddy got raided, all of these different pictures on Twitter came up. All these different celebrities, Devin Haney,
Meek Mill.
Laurie Harvey,
Meek
Mill. So I feel like this is like a reference, not just you talking about Drake, but it's like a reference to the situation with Diddy, and that could happen to Drake. So stay away from him. That's where I got it from.
That's fair.
Dear baby girl, I'm sorry that your father not active inside your world. He don't commit too much, but it's music, yeah, that's for sure. Be a narcissist, misogynist, living inside his songs. Try to destroy families rather than taking care of his own. Should be teaching you timetables or watching Frozen with you. Or at your 11th birthday, singing poems with you. Instead, you being Turks, paying for sex and popping perks. Examples that you don't deserve. I want to tell you that you're loved, you're brave, you're kind. You got a gift to change the world and can change your father's mind. Cause our children is the future, but he lives inside confusion. Money's always been illusion, but that's the life he's used to. His father probably didn't clean him neither. History repeats itself, sometimes it don't need a reason. But I would like to say it's not your fault that he's hiding another child. Give him grace, this the reason I made Mr. Morale. So our babies like you.
See, I'm trying to figure out, because we talked about it off the camera, but
Yeah.
like, where did he get this information about another child from?
I don't know.
I'm thinking the best thing I could think of is maybe some female had an affair with Drake and they're trying to claim that, oh, that's his child, and he just feels like they're lying and they never got tested for it. That's the only way I could see it, similar to the way that Pusha T got his information from a chick that was pillow talking with 40, and 40 revealed that, oh, Drake has a child. I don't think it's that situation where it's literally an affiliate of Drake spilling the tea. I don't think it's that situation. I just think maybe it's just a female allegedly had an affair with Drake and they believe that the kid that they have is Drake's, but Drake is not trying to claim it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I feel like. That's probably where it came from, because I don't know where he got that from. That's,
I don't know.
me. Or again, like the tweet that's been floating around that came out in 2012.
I think that was about Aaliyah though.
But
Aaliyah.
I don't know, man.
'Cause that was her. He posted that on her birthday.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just.
Later, give you some confidence to go through something. It's hope later. I never want to hear you chasing in, cause it's felt behavior. Sitting in the club with sugar daddies for validation. You need to know that love is eternity and trumps all pain. I tell you who your father is, just play this song when it rains. Yes, he's a hit maker, songwriter, superstar, right? And a fucking dead beat that should never say more life. Meet the Grams. Dear Hobby, I know you probably thinking I wanted to crash your party, but truthfully I don't have a hating bone in my body. It's supposed to be a good exhibition within the game, but you fucked up the moment you called out my family's name. Why you had to stoop so low to discredit some decent people? Guess integrity is lost when the metaphors doesn't reach you. And I like to understand, cause your house was never a home. 37, but you showing up as a 7-year-old. You got gambling problems, drinking problems, pill popping and spending problems, bad with money, whorehouse, soliciting women problems. Therapy's a lovely start, but I suggest some ayahuasca, strip the ego from the bottom. I try to empathize with you, cause I know that you ain't been through nothing. Crave entitlement, but wanna be like so bad that it's puzzling. No dominance. Let's recap moments when you didn't fit in. No secret handshakes with your friend. No culture cachet to
Secret handshakes with your friend. What does he mean?
I don't know.
Secret. Let me go back, cause I'm thinking. Hold on.
when you didn't fit in. No secret handshakes with your friend. No culture cachet to binge. Just disrespecting your mother.
Hold on.
He might be saying like, I don't know.
Hold on. I try to emphasize with you because I know that you ain't been through nothing. Crave entitlement, but want to be liked. So bad that it's puzzling. No dominance. Let's recap moments when you didn't fit.
Oh, okay. He wasn't cool enough to have a secret. Okay, I got it.
I was thinking that.
Yeah.
Let's recap moments when you didn't fit in. No secret handshakes with your friend. No culture cachet to binge. Just disrespecting your mother. Identities on the fence. Don't know which family will love you. The skin that you live in.
I see what he's doing
Yeah.
here. Because, like, you know, the whole stereotype about white guys disrespecting their mother and everything like that. I'm thinking he was resentful that black people wouldn't accept him. You know, black folks, you know, we got them handshakes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he wasn't around them circles.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
So yeah, man, he's just portraying him as this white man that didn't grow up in black culture.
Personas can channel your masculine even when you in them. You lied about your son. You lied about your daughter, huh? You lied about them other kids that's out there hoping that you come. You lied about the only artist that can offer you some help. Fuck a rap battle. This a long life battle with yourself.
Only rapper that could help you. You talking about him?
Wait, what'd he say?
Nah, it's just when he said you lied about.
You lied about the only artist that can offer you some help.
He talking about himself? Who he talking about?
He might be talking about Kendrick. He might be
talking
talking
about himself. Yeah.
Fuck a rap battle. This a long life battle with yourself.
Okay. That'll do it. How we feeling?
That was heavy.
I got Kendrick up.
Yeah, I say Kendrick is up.
I'm sorry. Like, off rip, he predicted everything Drake was going to do. He dropped the diss track 15 minutes after Drake dropped the diss track. He dropped 2 diss tracks at the same night as Drake dropped 1 diss track. And both diss tracks were about Drake. Nobody else, Drake and his camp. I don't see how Kendrick doesn't have the edge. I don't see how anybody can argue that Drake is over Kendrick. I just don't understand it. I feel like the only argument they could have is, oh, Drake's music is, you can vibe with it more, but it's a diss track. You're not supposed to vibe with it. It's supposed to be disrespectful. It's supposed to be something so egregious that you feel some type of goosebumps, some type of way about it. And I feel like with Kendrick, he went in a direction that Drake couldn't match. That's just me. I felt like the beat selection, the lyricism was better. I think the changing of delivery, he gave off an emotion that made me feel a different type of way than Drake's. That's just my opinion. What about you?
I'd say Kendrick is up simply because, like, the stuff that he was just, that last track, that was heavy stuff, man. And I like the concept was dope. Like, it's like he's giving, like, you know, Mr. Morale, he was getting the therapy session. Now it sounds like he's giving Drake and his family the therapy session at this point.
Absolutely.
So and the production was great, and it's just like everything is it seems so calculated.
Imagine if he dropped a music video on that.
I
would. Oh my, I hope he does. I really like. He does. Don't drop a music video on Euphoria. Drop a music video on.
I don't think he's gonna drop any music.
I would love for him to drop a music video because that would add a whole different element to that song if he dropped a music video about that. Because that feels like a music video type of song for Kendrick. Because obviously To Pimp a Butterfly, him screaming and all this other stuff. Like he's dropped music videos about songs that are very dark. True. I feel like this one fits the bill. I would love for him to drop a music video on something like this because it would just even add more fuel to the fire.
Possibly.
I think it would even give him more.
If what they saying is out there is true, he got more coming. He might wait for the real, because they said what they saying is this ain't even the real bomb.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey.
I got Kendrick up, man. I think some people think Drake's up 3-1. I think Kendrick's up, 4-0? I think Kendrick won every song. I know people are like, oh, because you're a Kendrick fan. No, I just looking at the way Kendrick attacked Drake, it was just some psychological, creepy, dark sort of warfare, man. The whole boogeyman persona, he delivered that on these songs. It was creepy. It was dark. It was edgy. You can feel the anger and animosity. And he was very clear on why he doesn't like Drake. It's not deep. There's nothing deep about it. He just doesn't like the man that he's become, the persona, the image that he comes across as. It's not that deep. It's very simple, but he executed in a way that was so unique. It played off of Pusha T's angle in the story of Adidon.
Adidon.
Whatever it is. That was creepy. That was a nuke. And Kendrick added to that, but used it in his own way. And I feel like people need to understand that. You need to really digest what Kendrick was talking about and the different ways, the different messages that he was putting out there. The imagery. The one with the last song. So where they had it said Aubrey Graham, the Ozempic, the glove, which was Maybach, I think it was Maybach Music glove, and then also 616 in LA. People talked about the different meanings. It's more
so
than
many,
triple entendres. It's my God. It's like 10 of them Jones. It's the OJ. It's the Canadian
Day.
Father's Day. It's the Euphoria came out. Like it's all different types of meaning in that song, in the name in itself. And Kendrick, everything he's done is calculated. And I love that there's just underlying layers, while with Drake it just it's like whatever he says, you don't need to research, you don't need to really pay attention to. It's surface level. Like anybody can listen to it and like really understand it. While with Kendrick, you really have to do your research. You really have to listen to it because there's double meanings behind it. While with Drake, it's more so what you hear is what you're going to get.
Yeah, I think Drake is definitely taking a more mainstream approach to this beef, and Kendrick is more so on the purist aspect. He don't care about charted or none of that. Like that was the song that was like, we're gonna chart, we're gonna make some noise on this one. The other ones is like, well, Euphoria charted too, but
the other ones are like real.
Yeah, those are like let's really get into some hip hop stuff,
psychological damage.
I'm done making records for Billboard. Let's really get into it.
And what I appreciate about Kendrick is that he showed Drake that I can get on your type of timing with, I can make hit records like you. And then I can get on my own timing, whereas not worrying about charting, not worrying about appealing to mainstream. And he showed both. Yeah.
I like how Kendrick, he just does it. Like every time he drops something, it's like, Kendrick just dropped. But with Drake, it's like, we know he's going to drop because he told Casanat, he told DJ Academics, he told all these media sources.
Yeah.
And so, and that low key can work against his favor, because when I heard Drake was dropping and people was like, yo, Drake is dropping, I'm like, okay, he about to drop something crazy. Then I listened to Family, I'm like, it's good, but
it's not what I
is this
wanted.
The nuke people was referring to?
Yeah, and then like I think what's corny about Drake is that he keeps saying he dropping like the caution.
Yeah,
picture.
like he posted the Denzel clip from Equalizer.
And then remember it was that one clip after Kendrick dropped Euphoria where it was that white girl saying, it was like a clip, I forget the movie, but it was like the white girl's pretty much reiterating what Kendrick was saying, like, I hate you, I hate this, I hate that. And I'm just like, I'm not really feeling it. This is kind of corny to me. And the whole approach, that's why I'm looking at Kendrick and I'm like, I like the way that he is approaching all this. Like he doesn't need all of these media people. He doesn't need these new school media people like the Kai Cenats and the DJ Academics to get people to want to listen to, get ready to his music. Like Kendrick is the main attraction. Like he's he doesn't need other people to get people like ready to listen to his music, because everybody knows what to expect from Kendrick. We know that it's gonna be something crazy. We don't need to anticipate by posting different stuff to promote the song. Like Kendrick promotes it himself from his name. We don't need all that. And I feel like with Drake, it just, the anticipation just, I'm just like, bro, just drop it. Like, why are you putting all this caution and, oh, your man saying something's crazy about to drop? We don't care. We don't need all that. And that just, I don't know, just from his side, it just,
now it seems like Drake is on defense. And his back is against the wall. Because it seems like Kendrick still got more ammo. Drake is looking like he's
looks tired.
Yeah.
He looks tired. That's what it seems like to me. So Kendrick is ready to go to warfare, and Drake seems a little tired. All right, well, we both have K-Dot up right now. I know a lot of people are not going to like that, but that's just how I feel. I mean, I'm trying to be objective. I'm obviously a Kendrick fan, but that's just me. That's just my perspective on the things, and hopefully you all enjoy this video of us looking at all the diss tracks, and yeah, when they drop another one, if they drop another one, we're gonna be back
there
here.
Will be more drop
reviewing everything. So yeah, man, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, hit the notification bell, follow the social well, and we'll see you guys on next episode. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.
Just let me be me.